Finale by Judith Wright. The cruelest thing they did was to send home his teeth from the hospital. What could she do with those arriving as they did, days after the funeral? The she mentioned here is probably the wife of the dead person whose funeral function has happened days before. But she got his teeth from the hospital so many days after the funeral, which she considers as something very cruel. She don't know what to do with those teeth after all this time. Wrapped them in one of his clean handkerchiefs she laundered and taken down. All she could do was cradle them in her hands. They looked so strange, alone. She wrapped them in a clean handkerchief and took it in her hands. Her hands became a cradle for the teeth. It felt so strange for her. Maybe the teeth felt alone because of the absence of its owner. Utterly jawless in a constant smile, not in the least like his. She could cry no more. At midnight, she took heart and aim and threw them out of the kitchen door. For her, it felt like the teeth was smiling jawless, but it was not his smile. She could not cry more. She had done with crying. With all her might, she took courage and aimed and threw it out through the kitchen door. It rocketed out, that finally parted smile, into the gully, the scrub, the neighbor's land, and she went back and fell into stupid sleep, knowing him dead, at least, and by her hand. So the teeth went like a rocket. It was like the final smile of departure. She don't know where it got fallen, whether in a hole, in garbage, or neighbor's place. Then she went back to her room for a sleep. Now she was sure that he's dead and there is no remains of him, and because she disposed the last memory, his teeth, which was a final thing to do, the finale.